Hello and welcome to another update video about the Near protocol. Near protocol, also only a quick update. I made a video, I believe it was yesterday, in which I warned you that we will probably have already seen here the wave 3 high in yellow. So we could count wave 1, 2, 3 as complete. Yeah, so we've got a 3-wave structure at the moment. It's looking impulsive, and now we're waiting for the wave 4. So I told you here it could be very likely that we have finished that wave 5 of the wave 3 in yellow here, and that we would come down with a high likelihood into a wave 4. So I put in that video onto the chart here the green reversal area where I expected from, I think we were around $6, the price to get into. Today we have reached that area. You can see that we have already reacted a little bit to it, but not overly bullish. So I would expect us to see that level, maybe to get deeper into the area. This green area is located in the ideal, well, it's between the ideal Fibonacci levels for a wave 4. The minimum is always the 23.6% Fib level. Here the 38.2% Fib level is the ideal level, and the maximum a wave 4 should do, or normally does, is the 50% Fib level. So we've got here between 538, that is the minimum, and we are pretty much there, or we were there today. Then we've got the ideal level, and I have to assume that we will get to that level, because it is all based on probabilities. That is the level at 493, and then we've got the 50% Fib level, 457, which I would only expect to be reached if we break below 493, the 38.2% Fib level. And then, yeah, if we come down further into this area, then I would expect at one of these Fib levels to see the reversal to the upside. Again, I don't think the 23.6% Fib level is enough. Also, if I consider my thoughts about Bitcoin, that I think we come down a little bit lower also in the Bitcoin correction, and that would probably drag near down a little bit more. And again, ideally to the 38.2% Fib level at 493. After that, I would expect a wave 5 to the upside in yellow. And we can make some assumptions where the wave 5 might get to. There's a few target calculations that we can use. The first target would be the 2.618 extension of the wave 1. Textbook target would be pretty much at $7, yeah, up here. So basically here. And then the second target would be that we take the length of the wave 1, and that is a bit tricky because we don't know where the wave 4 is ending, but we take the wave length, the wave 1 length, and we add it to the potential low of the wave 4. Now again, we might find it at 493. And if that is the case, the 1-to-1 ratio would suggest that the wave 5 will only reach the $6.41 level. So it all depends on, how low does really the wave 4 go. And yeah, then we'll take a look at that. So I just want to make you aware, target reached already here for the wave 4, but only the minimum. I would expect it to go down a little bit deeper. In addition to that, if we take a look at the 4-hour chart, for example, the MACD, there is currently no slowing down of the negative momentum. So we can expect that this is continuing a little bit more. We even crossed below the 0 line here. Yeah. And if we take a look at the RSI, also here we're falling. We fell below 50, which sometimes provides as a support level. So also here we dropped below it. And yeah, it doesn't look like that we've already stopped this corrective move to the downside. And however, therefore, I think we are coming down a bit more, but it is all it is at the moment, in my opinion. All it is a corrective move to the downside in a larger uptrend here that has possibly started. And that this uptrend is working out, we need to hold at least here the 358 level, that wave 2 low. If we get below that level, it will be challenging for the bullish scenario, absolutely. I mean, in the very first instance, we actually need to hold here the wave 1 high at 439. And again, similar to many other cryptos, I would give the Near protocol bullish scenario a 60% probability. Now that doesn't mean that I'm definitely thinking we are going to go up and go to the moon from here. It is a carefully bullish approach, and it means that I very much consider and also still allow for the possibility of another lower low. In that scenario, we would only make 3 waves, for example, in an A, B, C structure, and would now come down impulsively. But at the moment, I do not see any signal for that. Again, a move below the wave 1 high would be such a signal, 493, or if this move down, yeah, happens quite impulsively, and if yeah, and really only if we come down below the wave 1 and it's happening down impulsively, right? And yeah, then obviously when we take more of these key support levels out, also a break below the 50-day moving average might be such a signal. That is currently at $4.20, the yellow line here. And then we would have only a 3-wave move, which is a corrective wave pattern to the upside, basically a correction in a larger downtrend, and we would then come down lower. But for me at the moment, it is more likely to move to the upside and continue the uptrend as long as I am proven otherwise. And we just have to let the waves guide us at the moment, right? And also very important is that here now you realize why we need those 5 waves, because only when we get the 5 waves complete, it cannot be a corrective wave structure anymore. Then it is an impulsive wave structure on a relevant time frame that would then be followed by a correction to the downside. So we want to see the 5 waves to the upside play out, and so far it's worked out perfectly. But we want to see the 5 waves, and then we want to see a 3-wave move to the downside that would then basically this wave 5 up there in yellow would complete a wave 1. Yeah, for example, let me just do it like that. It would be a wave 1, and that wave 1 would be followed by a wave 2 correction. It is basically the same fractal, or the same structure that we have here in the smaller fractal. We had a wave 1 up here and a wave 2 down. Also similar here on the smaller time frame, you had 5 waves to the upside, 3 waves down, and when you then finish off your first impulse, this basically acts as the wave 1, and this here will be the wave 2 that would be followed by a wave 3, like in this smaller fractal. So you can imagine this will always cascade up much more, and that wave 3 then would move above, well, probably around $10 or something, yeah. So and therefore I'm going to use this wave 2 to get into near, yeah. And yeah, it's currently all looking nice. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.